there's an expectation that's modern, and it's, due to the pharmaceutical industry. If you have integrity about it, supplements should not be anything like a pharmaceutical, right? A pharmaceutical is a drug. It's a chemical compound that's meant to do something to your body that never happens if you don't take that drug. What a supplement means, I mean, literally the definition of supplement is that it's supplemental to your nutrition. So a true supplement, everything that's in that supplement should be in nature, should be in your food. It should already be in your body, right? So a true supplement just means, like, I don't get enough magnesium in my diet, so I take a pill that elevates my magnesium levels, right? I took a magnesium supplement. Well, that's what my supplement is. Like, it's a supplement that addresses the things that are commonly deficient in people who have problem sleeping. Or said another way, people who have these deficiencies tend to have problem sleeping, or people who have problem sleeping could most likely have the deficiency in one of these things. And so all we're doing is saying, well, let's put all of them in there. Do you need all of them? Like, do you need all 6 ingredients? Probably not. Do you need 5 of them? Maybe 4, 3, 2. I don't know how many you need. And do you need the same one every day? No. Like, some days you're a little low on that, some days you're a little low on that. What my supplement is designed to do is just ensure that your brain and your body has the nutrients that it needs to do the things that need to be done to make you sleep. It doesn't do anything to make you sleep. It just brings the material there so that your brain and body can do the things they need to do to go to sleep. So if you work out, play loud music, jump around, bright lights, do all kinds of crazy things until 11 o'clock at night, and then go lay down in bed, take this drink and go lay down in bed, and then 15 minutes later expect to go to bed or go to sleep, like, that's not realistic. You have to do the normal thing. You have to live the right lifestyle to be able to go to sleep. It's the same, it's no different than if we worked together closely and did all sorts of metrics and examinations and measurements and figured out the perfect workout for you, and then you didn't sleep and you lived off of alcohol and Funyuns and Mountain Dew or something, and then you're like, my exercise routine's not doing anything. I'm not getting stronger. Well, duh, you're not doing anything right. But, you have to do the minimum of the sleep hygiene things, right? So we use the sun as a cue. So the blue light, that has to go out of your eyes. That's the trigger. Right? That's the trigger for everything to begin. That doesn't make you go to sleep. You don't take away blue light, right? It's like you take away blue light, that changes chemicals in your brain that starts changing the way your brain's working, that 2 to 3 hours later makes you feel like going to sleep, right? And one of those first things is melatonin. Everybody knows about that hormone that gets secreted. And it starts changing the chemistry of our brain, and like all of our cells in our body have like a cellular clock, and all of those start changing because melatonin is being secreted. So you have to get rid of the blue light to get the melatonin to trigger. And then hundreds of things have to happen for your brain to start slowing down and feeling like going to sleep. And one of those things is a neuropeptide called GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid. And what that does is it makes it harder for your neurons in your brain to fire. It like lowers the energy of all of your brain, of your neocortex, which is how you interact with the world. All being asleep really means is that your brain isn't interacting with the world anymore, right? Everything else is pretty much the same. Like, your body's still doing all the same things, but your brain's acting differently, and it's not interacting with the world. If it starts interacting with the world, then you're not asleep anymore, right? You want your bedroom to be dark, you want your house to be kind of cold, or you want to take kind of a cool shower. Your body temperature is almost 99 degrees, right? It's 98.6 degrees. So if you take a 90-degree shower, you're going to cool yourself off. Like, so it doesn't have to, my point is, it doesn't have to be like a cold shower, just to be colder than your body temperature. A great way to think about it is little kids. You picture a little boy, 5 years old, and he's banging his trucks together, and he's roughhousing and hitting his drum and screaming and whatever, and his television's going in the background. Can you take that 5-year-old kid and put him in the bed, turn off the light, and walk out of the room, and it's bedtime? Like, kidding me? Like, not even close, right? That kid's just jumping right out of that bed. So how do you get him to go to bed? All right, no more banging the trucks. Let's dim the lights down, turn the TV off. We're gonna play some light music back here. You can work on your puzzles. Settle down, right? Start lowering your energy, decrease the light, and then what do? You put them in a bathtub. Why? Drop their body temperature down. And then you take them out of the bathtub and you put them in their onesies and you put powder all over them. Why? Decreasing the sensation. They're not touching, nothing's poking them. Then you put them in a bed, make sure they feel comfortable and safe. They're not scared. Their nervous system isn't keeping them awake. And you read them a book. You read them a book they've never heard of before. You read them a super exciting book. a book they've heard 100 times because it's not meant to be read. It's like it's simply something to be rehearsed to lower their activation, right? So like meditation, it's like a mantra, like music, it's like breath work or something. It's like it's why Dr. Seuss works so well. It's like this rhythmic little kind of bouncing language that you predict and you know all the words, and there's not pictures aren't crazy detailed. It's like simple things, and it's like we need the same thing. It's just like we don't need the onesies and powder, but it's like we need that kind of process, right? People think, well, I put on my blue blocking glasses and then I had this project to do at work. So I sat on my computer and I worked like mad, worrying about what's going to happen if what kind of an idiot am I going to be if I mess that up, man, I might get fired. Everybody's going to laugh at me. And then I worked till 9:59 and I go get in my bed and I'm like, why am I not asleep? Like, you didn't get ready for bed.